Let me show you how to get the best microphone settings for your microphone, and I'm gonna use a budget mic just like this so you can follow along at home. First thing we need to do is go into the settings in the bottom right corner. You can use OBS Studio or Streamlabs. It's virtually the same exact process. Twitch Studio a little bit different, but you can do something similar. Then we're gonna go to our audio tab. The microphone I'm using now is the microphone 1 here. So I'm gonna add in microphone 3, the microphone that we're using, the budget mic. So I'm gonna use this 5-fine microphone. If you don't see your microphone from the drop-down list, unplug it, replug it, make sure you have the drivers installed for your specific microphone. It'll likely be mentioned in the instructions, so check that out and then restart OBS Studio. But if you see your microphone, fantastic. Just click your microphone, hit apply, and hit OK. Now you can see when I'm talking into my microphone, you can see the levels going up and down here for mic aux 3, the thing that we chose. But now in order to hear the changes that we're making, we're gonna go and click these 3 vertical dots next to it, click Advanced Audio Properties, go to mic aux 3, the one we picked, and then we're gonna turn audio monitoring to monitor and output. Now you'll be able to hear yourself in your headphones to make the necessary changes. If you're only hearing yourself through one ear or one speaker, you can change the signal to mono with this little box right here, and that'll make sure it comes through both ears or both speakers. If you're not having that problem, you can leave it unchecked. But once we can hear ourselves, we're gonna click close. If you guys are wondering how I got this cool free overlay for OBS Studio, I'll leave a video in the top right corner explaining it. But let's go over one of the most important things, which is mic placement. As you can see right now, I'm using a desk boom arm stand, which gets the mic perfectly in front of my face, which is what you wanna get. So I'll leave a link in the description down below to a cheap one that's not gonna break the bank. But let's actually switch to the budget microphone that we're gonna be working with today. So this is the microphone that we'll be using today. As you can see, it comes with a little stand here, but if I put it on my desk, it's way too far. You wanna have your mic about 4 to 6 inches away from your mouth, and if you're unsure of how long that is, never mind. By the way, if you can drop a quick like on the video for the YouTube algorithm, I appreciate it. But you want to have it about 4 to 6 inches away from your face, which is why I recommend getting the desk boom arm stand. But if you're balling on a budget, or if you're lazy like myself and I don't want to unscrew this and set it up, we are just going to use the budget option, which is this box. So we put the box on the desk, and we put the stand on the box, and there we go. We got about 4 to 6 inches away from our face. Next thing that's super important is make sure you're talking to the right side of the microphone. A lot of beginners, and even myself, I've done this before, is you're not talking into the right end of the microphone. You can't really tell which is the right end just by looking at it, so you might have to look at the instructions, but you can tell if I turn it around and I'm talking into this end thinking that this is the front, you can definitely hear it that that is not the front. Also, some microphones are an end address, so you have to talk into the top, which is a lot of the podcasting mics like the SM7B. You talk into the top and not the front, so a lot of people get confused just because they see it and they don't have the correct microphone for that. So make sure you're talking into the spot that you're supposed to be talking to. But now we have the distance correct, we have the location correct. Let's get this thing sounding professional. By the way, I think this is one of the best budget microphones you can get. It's about 50 bucks, and I made an entire video on it, which I'll leave in the top right corner for you. But let's get this microphone sounding even better. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna turn the volume down just a little bit. We are going to click the dots again, and we're gonna add some filters. The first filter we're gonna add is a compressor, and what it's going to do is it's going to make our whispers louder and our screaming not as loud. So it's gonna be easier on your listeners' ears. So we're gonna turn the ratio down to 4. We're gonna put the threshold all the way to the right. We're gonna change the attack to 2, which, oh my God, please. All right, I'm typing it in. And then we're gonna change the release to 100. And then the output gain, we'll leave it 0. So now we're actually gonna stretch this window so we can see our signal. But what we're gonna do now is if you see the signal, it's hitting right about the yellow, which is great. When I whisper, it's not even touching the yellow. So I'm gonna turn up the output gain and keep whispering because this is the quietest sound that I usually make. And I'm gonna adjust the gain until my whisper is about in the middle of the yellow. And I think this is pretty good. So now I'm gonna shout, and you can see that we are clipping so bad. So I'm gonna bring down the threshold and keep shouting into my mic, which is about the loudest I'm gonna be. And I'm gonna keep shouting, I'm gonna keep shouting, I'm gonna keep shouting until it's about just barely touching the red. So that way, if I'm whispering, you can hear me pretty good. And if I'm shouting, I'm not blowing your eardrums out. But now you can hear that the background noise is getting so blastedly loud. So we're gonna add an expander, and that's gonna fix that issue. So we're gonna change the expander ratio to 4, and we're gonna take the threshold all the way to the left, and then our attack is gonna be 2, and then our release is gonna be 100, and the output gain we do not touch. So now I'm gonna tap on my keyboard and keep typing. You should be able to hear that, even though my microphone's kind of far from it. But now I'm gonna shut up, and I'm going to increase the threshold until I do not hear that anymore. And so now you can hear that my keyboard is not getting picked up anymore. So you can kind of fine tune it around there. I think right around here is good, but be careful if you turn the threshold too high, it'll start chopping out my voice. and you won't be able to hear me. You're not going to be able to hear yourself too great. We're going to bring this back down to right about there, I think is pretty good. But every microphone's different, so just play with it until you get something you like. If you start to notice that the beginning of your words are getting cut out, especially with words that start with an H like hug, then you can go to compressor and turn the ratio down a little bit, and that'll start to smoothen out. So that way, when I say hug, you're going to hear the full word and not the beginning part getting chopped off. If you're in a noisy environment, first of all, you're going to want to put a carpet down. Make sure you're not doing this on hardwood floors, and you're not in a corner or against some glass like I am inconveniently now. You can put some pillows on the wall, some real budget options, but just putting yourself in a quiet space is going to make a world's difference. But if you don't have that option, you can add the plus and you can add a noise suppression, click OK, and you can choose one of these two. It depends if you have a good graphics card, if you have these options even. I personally don't like to use them because I think it alters the quality too much, but it's an option for you if you'd like. So I'm actually going to turn this off with the eye. So now let's get to arguably the most powerful tool to control your microphone quality. So we're going to be using what's known as an EQ, and I'm going to leave this linked in the description down below, which is free, and we're going to download the Reaper plugins 64-bit. Once it's downloaded, we're going to click install. This part's very important. If you mess this up, it's going to be a headache, so just pay attention. So I hit agree, and then we hit next, and then our destination folder, this is what's important. We're going to click browse, we're going to go down to our C drive, and then we're going to go to program files, and then we're going to go to common files, and then once we've clicked on common files, we're going to make a new folder and call it VST2. Then we're gonna hit OK, and now you can see program files, C drive, common files, VST2, VST plugins. That's where you want it to be, so it'll show up in OBS Studio. Then we're gonna click install and hit close. Now we can go into the filters. We can add a new filter, VST2 plugin, click OK. Now we can click the drop down. You can see that I have a bunch because I'm a music producer and I spent a lot of money on these. But what we want to look for is RIA EQ standalone. So
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah, we are heroes tonight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there. Keep your head on tight, unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, get too strong when I battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief for my crew on, bullets rattling and whistle at your toque, never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my look, this a war zone. It's a war zone. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone. war zone, homie. Say you ready and prepared. Take a minute, make them aware. Well, I'll be sneaking in the back with a squad to clap, homie, life ain't fair. Caught me crawling through the mud with a vision, saw it clearly. Born a shepherd to these sheep, make them feed me. It's a war zone, trenched up, trap house, nothing ever given. Yeah, I'm blessed and thank the Lord on how I'm living. See me riding with my top down, all cops round, pedal dancing on the gas. I don't think I'll never stop. Yo, it's a war zone, homie.
just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave them by the time it's done. I'll be
Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Keep your eyes on the prize. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You gotta want it with all your might. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. I know you're gonna be alright. You wanna make your way in this crazy world. Step up, girl, you got what it takes. They always say don't make waves. Don't you listen, no. You gotta speak up, speak up. You gotta dare and speak your mind. You gotta get loud, or you'll always be behind. 'Cause girl, you gotta let them know that you mean it, you mean it. 'Cause girl, you gotta let them know to keep those hands away from you. So, girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You need a man to keep you down, down, down. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. 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 Say goodbye to the fear inside. Speak out when you want it, shut you down. Try to make you feel out of place. Don't you let them. You gotta speak up, you gotta dare and speak your mind. You gotta get loud, or you'll always be behind. 'Cause girl, you gotta let them know that you mean it, you mean it. 'Cause girl, you gotta let them know to keep those hands away from you. So, girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You need a man to keep you down. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. 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 Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Keep your eyes on the prize. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You gotta want it with all your might. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. I know you're gonna be alright. so high.